All right, welcome you guys. I wanted to show you really quickly how to get started with setting up Adobe Spark and a few of the other things. So this one's on specifically Adobe Spark, and we're going to be using this website as a portfolio and kind of a learning journal as we're going along, and I'll show you how those are supposed to look in another video on a different assignment. But this is just to get you set up and get you rocking and rolling on this so that you can use it. Just for your information, you have access to the entire Adobe suite using your school email address and school password. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to use our school email and school password, and it'll be the same process for logging into any of the Adobe Creative Cloud programs or items. This also goes with things on your phone. So when we talk about using apps on our phone that Adobe makes, which is awesome that we can do a lot of these things just from our phone, it'll be the same process. So we're going to go ahead and click on Continue with Google. Okay, so I've come to spark.adobe.com. So let me, right here, spark.adobe.com. Okay, and what we're going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say Continue with Google. So as soon as I click on that, it's going to load in and ask me which account I'm going to use. Now again, I need to use my school account. So for me, that's the @provo.edu. Okay, for you guys, it'll be your first and last initial, your student number @stu.provo.edu. So you're going to be using that one. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and I'm going to click Enterprise ID. Okay, because it's a school account. So I'm going to go ahead and click Enterprise ID. Once it does that for me, it will ask you guys for a password. I've already logged into my Gmail account, so that might be something you want to do first, is go ahead and log into your school Gmail account. If you have not logged into your school email account, it will ask you for your password and information there. But once you get logged into Spark, it should look something like this. You're not going to have any of these recent projects, okay? Because, well, you might have some. I don't know. But potentially you won't have any recent projects. Okay, we're going to go ahead and click this web page. If you don't see any of this, there should be a plus icon. Okay, looks like this. You're going to want to click that. Okay, or click this. Either or will get you to the same place. Okay, so because mine's here, I'm just going to go ahead and click web page. Okay, go ahead and click that. Brings me right into it. Okay, and I can start changing things. You can see here I can start adding photos and text and buttons, videos, photo grids, all of the things. I can add a title. So Mr. Portfolio. Oops, helps if you spell things correctly. Come on. Okay, it's not recognizing it. Stupid spell check. Okay, there we go. You could also add a subtitle, if this is your photography work or if it's video work or whatever, you could add a subtitle there. You could also add a background photo right here. Could be your own photo, which is what I would suggest, right? So we have here, if you don't have a photo, or maybe this is for the video class instead, find free photos right here, and you can search for whatever you want. and it gives you results from two websites. One is Unsplash, and the other, which is this website here. Okay, the other website that it will sometimes give you is Pexels, PEXELS .com, which is also a free photo site. But you can scroll through here. Here's some results from Bing. Anyway, it tells you kind of where it's pulling it from, so you know. But I'm just going to go ahead and click that one. Boom, there it is. Okay, you can also edit how this looks, right? I can edit the focal point, which allows me to kind of choose where in the photo it is looking, right? So I can say there and say save, and there's my focal point. Now I get both parts of that image, whatever. Anyway, you can continue through here, but this is how you get set up with Spark. Start writing some text, start adding photos, start adding those things so that you know how to do those. It's very quick, it's very intuitive, and it's very easy. Once you're done with setting this up, okay, and this is a process you're going to get very familiar with as well, you're going to go ahead and click this share, publish and share link. Okay, it's going to give you some options here. You can pick a category, whatever category you want. I'm just going to pick photography for now. You can choose to have the author on there. It'll create all those things. The most important thing is to hit this create link button on your screen. So we're going to go ahead and say create link. It's going to generate a link for you. You're going to copy that link, this one right here. We're going to go ahead and say copy and go over to Canvas, and in the assignment, that's where you will submit the information. Okay, so that's how you'll submit this assignment, this first assignment of setting up and creating your Spark page. But that's it. That's all there is to it. And I'm sure I complicated that a lot more than what it needed to be. But there you go.